Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. So what we're going to do today, I don't know why I have this giant stack of deli paper sitting here. Ah, boy. I was going to do kind of a little booklet using the rest of this sewing pattern instruction paper that we were kind of playing with Friday. Or was it? No, Thursday. Sorry, all my days are kind of coming together here. All right, so what I'm thinking, and I don't even know if this is going to work. I've made stuff out of these before, like little booklets and things. This one's really fragile, and I'm kind of wondering if I might want to put, I just don't want to cover it up. But I am going to make a pocket out of this. So what I was thinking is, I want to see her on the pocket, but that would be a little bit tall for a pocket. So kind of what I'm thinking is I'm going to cut off a piece here at the bottom or fold it under, which I could do just to strengthen this a little bit because it's just so old and fragile. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I just jumped right into this, but yeah. So this is just part of the sewing pattern instructions. It doesn't look like I folded it very good there. And then I'm actually going to fold it to the middle line fold just to get her basically, but I'm going to have to fix this one because I did it crooked. And you don't want to have to fold this more than necessary because it's just cracking and breaking. Okay. I've got this little extra piece here that I'm going to cut off because we don't need that necessarily. I might just use a straight knife if I can find it. Everybody keeps using my X-Acto thingy, and then I think I saw it downstairs. I'll be right back. Okay, so I apologize for that. I just this time it was my fault. They do keep stealing it and taking it downstairs, but I remembered I used it in the garage and then I forgot to bring it back. So, anywho, that time was my fault. That's what happens when you try to blame people for stuff that you did. Right? It comes and bites you in the rear. So I just want to get this cut off. But I know if I cut it with a cutter, I'll probably just mess this up. So, anyhow, that's a piece that was left over from when we cut it the other day. So yeah, hope you guys had a good weekend. It's Friday for me, so I don't know yet what we're gonna do. Well, I mean, I know Easter, so I hope you all had a happy Easter. I forgot to say that on Friday too. Like I said, time's just getting away from me. I'm gonna take that little strip I cut off and put it down along here because see how that ripped right there? That's the thing, you have to kind of always be prepared to fix all these old papers and things when you're using them, because sometimes they just don't, you know, hold up great, which is understandable. I mean, this is not what these were intended for, to like last forever and be used in other crafting type projects and stuff. So, but yeah, I hope you guys had a good Easter. Got to maybe see some family or something. Okay, so we can see that this, you guys are like, how is that going to be a pocket? Well, I'm going to have to fold it this way. And then our booklet is actually going to kind of like be inside out. But we want to fold or glue this all down first. So that's what I'm going to do. So, like I said, for me, it's Friday. And we're going to go over to my mother and father-in-law's for Easter. So I'm sure it will be lovely. Ah. Now this is going to be another one of those projects, right? Since I haven't done one exactly like this, and I'm not really sure how it's going to come out. But these are just great. You can make all kinds of fun things out of these instruction booklets. they're just fun. Okay, so I want to use some art glitter glue and fix that little, I could just snip it off, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if we can't get it to glue back to where it goes. I just cleaned this out yesterday with hot water and it's still being a turkey. Goodness. It's so funny because I'll go for the longest time and not have any trouble with it, and then it's like it gets in a mood or something. There we go. It doesn't want to play today. Okay, so we have that. Oh, we have this that needs to get some glue. That's just our little flap there that didn't get glued down. Okay, so that should be a pretty good strong pocket now that it's gotten lots of layers. And I kind of wanted this on the outside, but I wanted to see her too, so that was the only way that was going to work out unless I cut it apart. So we're just going to fold it the other direction and we'll just decorate the outside so that it looks a little bit more interesting. And these are never square, and I think I've mentioned that before, like they never quite meet up, because once again they weren't intended for making things necessarily out of, they're just instructions in sewing. So I can see that this is going to be a problem along here. So you can put washi on it, or I wonder if, no, that won't work either. I was thinking if I go this way and made this into a pocket, because it's going to be kind of wide. It's like 6 almost, so that won't even fit on a page that way. So I think I am going to fold it again. So this is going to be the outside, but it's going the wrong direction, so it doesn't really matter. But we're going to do a pocket this way, so it'll be an up and down pocket, and then on the outside it'll have a pocket going the other way. This is very odd, I know. But it was too wide, and it was either that or cut it, and then I would be cutting her off. So just try to sort of eyeball it here to get them hopefully as even as we can. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but oh wow, that was pretty even for just wingdinging it. Okay, so this is my outside, and so now I have a pocket here. I have an inside flat pocket. Now I need to decide if I want to glue this part down, and I probably do, only because that would be such a skinny, I don't know if that would just be weird to have that like that. And there's a pocket on the back as well. Yeah, just totally making this up right now. I'm sure you can tell. All right. Trying to think, how could we make that so that you could use it? You could just have them as like little tucks, but see, if you glued this down, it's going to stay there. That would work, to just have it as a little tuck spot right there. That's what I'll do. Okay. So let's see, what do we want to do to this? How tall is it? It's 8. I think I'm going to cut just a tiny bit off the top because it doesn't need to be quite that tall, I don't think. And you could glue it onto the page. You could paper clip it on, to the page. I'm going to try to get this even, so let's get it, put it right up on that line. Yeah, I think you could do a lot of cool things with this. And I'm back to the sewing thing. I think my spring journal is going to end up on the back burner. I don't know yet. I had somebody contact me that wants a journal, so we'll see if that ends up happening. But that's okay. So I'm going to put glue right down here. And close that there. Oh, I needed it at the top too, huh? Just a little bit up here. Close that. And so then those will just turn into little tuck spots. Which is great. Okay, so I have, I got Gayle's feed sack digis. I got both of them. This one, I think I only have like pretty much one printed out. I might have one page from another one. I don't know, because they all just downloaded into my, yeah, I have more than, so one of them's from the other one, but they're both great kits. I just printed out some pages that I liked because it comes out on my iPad with just all the different pages. But I'll link both kits and you can go look at them and decide which one that you want to use. And then I also have some trims that I got from Gayle. So I'll leave links to all these things. Okay. I just thought they were super fun, and they're fabric, and you can tell they're fabric, so they'll be great for using on this. And I just printed them on regular copy paper because I'm going to be kind of doing collage-y type stuff. My daughter's off to school. I was wondering who was opening the garage door, and that's like, oh yeah, we talked before I started my video about she's going to school, so. Went and I saw my doctor today and I'm all good. Just had to have had a allergic reaction, so yeah, but I'm fine. I feel like a million times better. It was just between having all those asthma attacks or whatever you call them and the albuterol. I think the albuterol was almost worse because it just made me feel, ugh, it was awful. But I feel great now, so that's all that matters. All right, let's see. I'm wondering if I want a piece of trim. I just don't know what to do. There's so many cool things. I think I might put a piece of that like along there. Yeah, these are super cute. I saw those feed sacks and I was like, oh my gosh, those are adorable. I mean, that is the cutest. I love those. Or those, you know, the designs on there. That's enough anyway, because I just need a piece to go like right here. I might tear that other side down a little bit more just to make them kind of equally the same width. And I don't really want to cover up all these designs here. So I'm back to the sewing thing. I think I mentioned last week that lovely Nancy contacted me and would like me to make her some ephemera. She's doing a journal, kind of a dedication to her mom, and so she asked me to make some ephemera, and of course that's awesome. So that's what all this is going to be for. But I love these fabrics and things, so, or they're not fabrics, but in real life they are. Bead sacks. Okay, what did I do? Oh, up here. I don't even have to ink that at all. It's so nice and patinaed. See, in doing all this, collaging on this and whatever will really help strengthen that, this whole thing. And I will put something down the spine portion as well. So we probably won't put like a very super wide tag, but we will put a tag on there. In there is what I'm trying to say. Oh, I didn't mean to use my new glue. I finally got glue and I was so excited. I think I mentioned that already last week, but man almighty, it took forever to get. And I thought they were going to send a different kind, and I was like, I don't really want a different kind. I just want that. I just want the Scotch Create, please. But I got it, so I'm good. I'm going to use up this other one. I don't know why I grabbed that one. And thank you, Robin. She offered to sell me a couple she had extra. It's like, well, by the time I get those, I think I'll have the ones from Amazon, so I think I'm okay. But that was super nice of my friend. So there's that. Well, something needs something there. I kind of want to leave, you know, as much of it as possible, but like that's not very exciting. So I'm going to go ahead and cover that with another piece of one of these. So cute. I just love these, Gayle. Goodness. Super cute. Probably should have made it wider, huh? Well, we can put a piece of trim too, and that'll be cute. So it doesn't need to go all the way down. I kind of want it a little ways down just because you can sort of see in there. So we'll put it about there. I kind of like to see a little bit of the edge though of this old sewing pattern instruction. And the wind is just whipping here again today. It's supposed to be up to almost 75 degrees, but with that wind whipping, I don't know. It just does not feel very warm out there. I mean, you know, it's warmer than it was yesterday, but I'm not sure about 75. Maybe by the time it gets to be that time of the day, it's possible, but which one of these do I want? Do I want to match? Like that would match. But I'm feeling this kind of for some reason, even though it doesn't match. I kind of like that mixture, you know, because it's like if you're sewing, you're using all different things, not necessarily together, but just as a total sum. And I like the width of this one better because I don't want to cover all that up. Is that too kooky to do that? I just think it's fun. So I'm gonna do it. You're all like, why'd you ask then? If you're just gonna do it. Yeah, I have to say, I love Easter, but it used to be a lot more fun. My kids were little. All this stuff is I've sort of lost interest, and I think it's just because it's just so much different when your kids grow up. It just all sort of becomes like, oh, yeah, it's another day. I mean, it's not. It's a big day. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Could just be the time in my life or something. I don't know. Just not really feeling it this year, which is weird because I usually, you know, totally love all that and get all my bunnies out and just go crazy. I don't know what my deal is. I think it's just time's going too fast. I feel like I can't catch up. Maybe that's what the problem is. You know what I should have done is a thumb notch, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get one now. We can try. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like Easter Scrooge or something. Huh, yeah, it worked. Okay, that's good. I like it. So we'll put something on this side as well. I kind of like this trim. These are great, Gayle. I love the other trim I have of hers too that I was playing with last week a little bit. This is another good one for this time of the year, but all that set of trims looks really good with those feed sacks, I think. Let's see if she ends up watching. Hopefully she'll like it. She pops over every now and again, see what I'm up to. She's such a sweetheart. I am going to use that still. I just wanted another piece too, kind of like I did on the other side. A little bit more. There's another piece. This one a little longer, I think, because it's going to go on that front part more. Oh, I need to tear this end. I had it upside down, I think. I don't know. I mean, there kind of is sort of a feeling of up and down for some reason, even though that doesn't really look like it. My daughter thought she was going to have to work on Easter, but she's not. They just decided, I think yesterday, they're gonna close the restaurant for the day, so that's good. Give everybody a chance to hang out with their family. So it was nice. She was kind of excited, though, to work because it was going to be her first day as a food server. So in some ways, she was a little bit bummed to not be, you know, because it's just something new and fun to do. Do I like that one like that? I feel like now that it covers too much of that, huh? I think all the other ones are going to be about the same. That one would look good on there. I should have printed out another one of her other trims. I guess I could just tear a thinner piece of one of these other ones like this green right here. We'll have matching and not matching, and I'll use that other one on that bottom part. Yeah, I think I like that better. Oh my goodness. Now, so my husband and I finished Lost, and I know some of you are just laughing at me because why didn't I watch it? You know, because it's an old show. But we did finish it. That show is crazy. It's like, I mean, it was kind of cool how it ended. Like, they all end up, well, I won't say anything because I don't know who else seen it. But anyways, it's just you watch all of those seasons and then, yeah. Anyway, it was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot, actually. But now we're watching Fargo. Another totally crazy show that I don't know how we didn't watch. Well, when the kids were little, we didn't watch a whole lot of stuff like that. I mean, obviously, because they're always around when they're little. Like, they're always, you know, sitting with you and whatever. And one thing, it's hard to pay attention. And two, obviously, some of that stuff that's on those shows is not appropriate. And, so anyways, I think we just missed a lot when they were little, you know, and we were raising them. So now that they're older, I mean, we didn't miss a lot because we had the awesomeness of raising the kids. That was way better than any TV show, but we missed a lot of TV shows, I'll say that. But anyways, it's just another crazy show that I was like, wow, and it says they're true stories, and I'm just thinking, my goodness. I mean, I know stuff happens all the time. I'm just I live a very sheltered life, I guess, but yeah. So anyway, we're watching that. So I'm sure that'll make you guys giggle too, that I have never watched that before. But like I said, just busy doing the parenting thing and not watching it. So I think I watched way more than my share of cartoons, I'm pretty sure is what I watched most of the time. Or we'd watch movies that, you know, try to keep them sort of family oriented, but yeah, both those shows were good. It's good though, because now we have something to watch, so it's fine. But we watched the whole first season of Fargo. Oh, wow. So if you haven't watched it, you might want to watch it. I don't know what everybody's taste is, so. But I like it. It's entertaining, if nothing else, and just mind-boggling, really. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to leave most of this the way it is. I like the instructions. I like all that. But I do want to put something down the kind of quote-unquote spine, and I was thinking this might be good. I think I might want to do pinking shears on that. Thinking first I need to cut it to size, just so that, because I can't cut a straight line for anything. So I don't want to make it any longer than it has to be. So this is about, just about 7. It's a little more, I think, right? Yeah. One more tick. Okay, and then I should have just used this in the first place because I just realized I would need this. So I think probably 2 inches should probably be good. That's what I think. It doesn't have to be tons. It just needs to strengthen that spine. So, oh, but we're going to cut some more off, huh? So let's go to 2.5 just to be safe. And then we'll score it at 1 3/4. Or not 1 3/4. What am I thinking? 1 1/4. Yes, Amy. Jeez, you guys were probably like 1 3/4. What is she talking about? Try 1 1/4. Okay. I probably still did it crooked here, but we're gonna cut the edge of pinking shears, so it's fine. Yeah, I always get those crooked somehow. I think it's just the way I hold it in there or something. I don't know. Can't cut straight, can't fold straight. It's bad. Luckily, I make junk journals for a living. So perfection is not really necessary. Hallelujah. I'd never make it in the perfection world. Plus, these are going to be on opposite sides of the thing. That might be too much. I might have to cut a little more off. Wow, I totally was wrong on how I measured that, huh? I probably went the other way. I'm such a dope. How do you guys put up with me, honestly? Yeah, I need a whole lot less than that, or I'm not going to have any pocket left. So we're going to cut this off at hopefully the right spot now. A little bit less. And we're going to cut more off. So I just want it a little. If it wasn't for the pocket, it would be all right, but I don't want to lose most of my pocket just for that. Yeah, I think that'll be cute. And then we can add a little sewing type lady to it. Probably don't even need this much, but I wanted to show you guys how that pocket turned out from Thursday, because I didn't like show the entire thing. I'll show you in just a second. Let me just get this glued. Turned out cute with the tag and everything. My little bitty snips of paper there. Okay, so that is, you know, that's going to close off our pocket right there. But I could also snip it along there, and that would work. Just to open it back up. That's if I can get in here with my scissors. It would probably be smarter to do it with the X-Acto, but I don't want to cut through the right there. I want it on the other part. So that'll make it so you can open it all the way over. Like I do, yep. Now my art glitter glue is just spouting out through the top. It's not, I didn't refill it or anything. I just washed the little metal thing. It's being all crazy. You don't have to do this. You could just leave it, leave it alone, but you know, I can't ever leave it alone. Can't leave it alone. Okay. Okay. So, show you just a second. I've just, I don't know if that even helps to show you guys, but I just snipped it over to there so that you can use the whole pocket and then still have some reinforcement for that spine. All right, so that part's done. So sometimes, like with junk journaling, I've not ever done that before, but you just gotta play with stuff and, you know, make it work. However, I don't have any more of the little ones cut out, the tiny little gals. Let's see. I'm not sure if they might be too tall anyway. Yeah, her head's still hanging over the top. Sorry, I just want to see if any of these, no, mine are too big too. Okay, well, oh my gosh, look at it, it's just, it's just oozing everywhere. Stick the pin back in it so it'll stop. Man. Okay, stop. So I guess what we're gonna do is something else for those. I don't know what. I have this fabric that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I got it, it's just a fat quarter. And let me see, Brother Sister Design Studio. And I got it where the fat quarters are, so you know, it was already all folded up nice and everything. I didn't have to have it cut. So I could put a piece of this on there. It's super cute with all the little thread spools and pins and scissors. I still kind of want a lady on there though. I might have to just cut one. This is cute. I love these scissors. Pink handled scissors. Necessarily cover all that up. Like the button. I mean, I could like kind of cut her legs off. I hate to do that, but you know, sometimes you see the patterns and it's just their dress basically. Is that bad if I cut her legs off? I guess it's better than the lady I pulled her head off on accident. I don't even remember what was that. It was, I think it was a pattern, sewing pattern, because they're so fragile and you put glue on them and they just like pull apart. Pretty sure that's what it was. Okay, well, I'm not gonna bother cutting all that off if I'm gonna chop her legs off. I think it's just gonna look weird if I do that. Let's see how much. I might just have to like cut her toe a little. These little tiny spots are always interesting. Yeah, it's just, let's just do that. Because I think that at least looks better than chopping off her whole legs or something. And I think these ones were Amy J design. Not me, it's another digital artist. I don't like this in their arms, that white spot. So I apologize, because I know some people don't want to watch me do this, but I didn't know for sure what I was going to use, so unfortunately it's just part of it. Just part of the deal. There. Yeah, I think I'll do something like that. Be cute. I'm trying to decide. I don't think I'm gonna worry about stitching. Just gonna go for the glue. Hopefully it'll work. Now the glue doesn't want to come out again. Things possessed today. So I'll make sure I put her foot all the way down at the bottom so that it doesn't look quite as weird, because it is going to look a little weird, I'm going to be honest. Okay, there's that, and then I might add like a little, I've got a little cluster over here. That would fit. Yeah, I think it would. That's cute. I just like was messing around with little pieces, working on something else. Oh, I gotta show you guys that thing. Let me show it to you now before I forget again. So this is that little circle pocket that we made together, and I added like just a little cluster there, and then you can write on the back. So that goes in there. I added that little cluster. That's what I was making, is those, and this one was a little bit big for right here. So I went ahead and did a little bit smaller one. And then my tag, and this is from my Price Tags digital download. And I don't have these out yet. I'm working on that. Working on those ladies. So anyways, there's that. And then I'm just gonna use this since it's oozing everywhere. Note to self, don't ever clean that thing. Just let it be dirty and sticky and all that. It does need to come up a little bit, because it just keeps oozing. Hurry, get the pin in. Man, it's like halfway gone too. It's not even full. Alrighty, so what are we at? 42, I think we're good. So I'll just make some little tags or whatever to tuck in there, and then these spots. And then you could decorate the back if you want, but I will definitely make a tag for there. And then that is our front. I think that's really fun. Yeah, so just winging it, but you can, that would be a fun one to put in your idea book. And you could use other types of paper, like that painter's masking paper in green would be great for this, because it's about the same thickness, or just copy type paper would work to do the base, and then you know, add other paper to it. I don't know that I would do a super thick paper like Tim Holtz or something. I guess you could if you were just gonna like fold up the pocket one time, then yeah, you could definitely probably do it out of Tim Holtz paper or something. So yeah, don't feel like, oh, well, I don't have those, so I can't make that. Just, you can make it out of whatever you normally use for paper. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. Oh, do you want size, just so you can get an idea of the size of this one. So this one with the pocket folded up is 7 1/4. Well, it's more like 7 1/8 by 3 3/4 roughly. So, and we just folded those sides in about 2 inches, how wide those are. So yeah, but if you use like Tim Holtz paper or something like that, and you only fold it up once, you'll still have these pockets, huh? Yeah. Okay. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope it was helpful. I know it's kind of hard watching me do these when I haven't done it before, because I'm figuring it out too. So I know that that probably seems annoying sometimes to watch, but I hope that you guys got it and that it works for you. So we will chat again soon. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.